What's good? It's your girl Iris. Back at it again with a back at it again. You feel me? Don't make fun of this. I don't know what happened here. I mean, I know. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna do my prayer while I shuffle. Dear God, dear Mother Gaia, dear my spirit guides, dear divine, dear my holy angels, please come together for the collective so they could hear the things that they need to hear, so they could resonate with the things that are applicable for resignation. Please give us clear and direct messages to help us elevate and know what is next on our path. Please let all messages be only from those who are associated with God and are of His purpose, please. No imposters, no evil eye, no karmic energy. Break it away. Only things sent by God. If I have your permission, please let it be so. It is done. Okay, so, I was getting like this feeling of somebody having like anxiety, feeling disconnected. Maybe you're feeling disconnected or they're feeling disconnected. Somebody's definitely crying. Somebody's definitely having a tough day. So I do want to see what is the overall energy. Oh, okay. Well, I got the Ten of Swords and Temperance. Somebody is caught in their head about something that they did. They want balance in their life. Yeah. Somebody wants balance in their life because of the turmoil they're going through. They want prosperity with the Four of Wands. Okay. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but whoever it is, this person is desiring change in their life in the sense where they don't have to lack for nothing. They want partnerships that are reliable. They're tired of being left out in the cold, maybe by people that have done something wrong to them. They want to be freed from the matrix. Yeah. What is this, Temperance spirit? So I'm getting this is a masculine. They are they want commitment. What I'm getting is this is a patient individual, but I don't know if they did anything wrong to get to this point of heartbreak. Maybe you broke up with them or you're distant from them. I'm getting like, not from these cards, but I'm hearing this like maybe a work situation. Maybe it's your boss Maybe your boss is going through something, and they're starting to see that that you actually make the job easier. But what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing that, yeah, maybe somebody that has, like, you know, leadership vibes, like somebody that's a leader, um, they believe that you're the answer, and they want change. Things are hard. Yeah, somebody's carrying a lot of burdens. So this could be a partner. I am getting that this could be a partner, or this could be a boss. Somebody that has, um, they have a higher ranking than you. Not a higher ranking. Maybe a high, maybe like. I'm so sorry. This person is recognized. This person is recognized as a leader. And in your absence, they're carrying a lot of burdens. But they want to come to you and give you an offer of a sense where they want to recognize you, for your hard work, for your dedication, whether this is in a relationship or a job. They want to recognize you for the hard work and dedication. All right, you might have made yourself distant to a lot of people, and these people are recognizing your place in, I guess, society is what I'm hearing. You're different. You bring something that nobody else can bring. There's definitely somebody that's watching you that is very impressed, and they feel like that you are the answer to their problems. The World card came out. I'm getting you. If this is a relationship, you are the world to this person. You are everything to this person. You give them an extreme amount of pleasure. If this is a workplace situation, this is somebody that wants to give you a promotion. That's what I'm getting. Or whoever it is, they are a leader, and they're coming. They're not they're coming, but it's easy to say like that. But they are going to communicate with you on who you are to them. Okay, why does this matter? What does this do for the collective's prosperity and alignment? It gets to a point where people start to recognize that there's good people out there that do the right thing. And collective, I'm definitely getting that you are a trendsetter with how you handle things, how you plan things, how you negotiate, how you speak, how you a problem solver. You're modest. You don't let things you don't let things, you don't let people, places, and things determine your next move. You know, you have intuition, and you excuse me, you ride off of your own. You ride off on your own. You might be a leader. I think it's time for us to rest. And whatever has been on your mind that has been, because I see also the Five of Swords here. Whatever has been on your mind that's been bothering you, it was meant to be that way to build you up into alignment. A lot of times they say that pain brings you, pain, whatever doesn't kill you make you stronger, right? So pain brings you into another level, ascension, confirmation that if you have the right mind on your shoulders, you will get to exactly where you need to be. If you have the right intentions, everything in life is about intentions. If you have the wrong intentions, there's people that have the wrong intentions and it looks like they're prospering, but really inside they're not prospering. Their soul isn't prospering. They prosper on 3D things. Yeah. I want to say you're a go-getter. You're a person that has great integrity, and people like that about you. You're determined. You're strong. You know how to make decisions. Like I said, you know how to make decisions, and people see that as a characteristic that cannot be matched. The way you handle things, a lot of people that might go through them certain things, they'll handle them in a malicious way. You don't do that. You take a step forward with integrity. Yeah, you're whatever you've been through, you even taking a second and sitting back on your own and analyzing the situation. Okay. And this one right over the Knight of Swords. So you don't let your stress and your depression or anything cloud up the truth. The truth is the truth, and you know the truth. The truth does set you free. Okay? It sets you free. You exchange good energy towards people. Okay? You do well in chaos. I could definitely relate to this. But you're definitely being drained from the wilds of life. And it's about that time where you get to the place where you stop seeking so much for answers on things and start going within. There's people that see you for who you are. There's no reason to keep trying to figure out things based off of what other people put you through. Ooh, confirmation. People put you through things and it puts you on, I want to say, a wild goose chase of the thing of trying to figure out things on your own. And that's a wonderful characteristic. But you need time to rest and get away from even the seeking, because what's going on right now is you have completed a cycle, and the completion of this cycle is going to need you to align with the new you, because from everything that you've learned in this journey so far, you have to start now putting it into play. putting it into action. Somebody said before, what they say? They said knowledge isn't power. It's the application of that knowledge is what's true power. It's the beginning of a new era for you. I'm getting that there's somebody that is an energy that doesn't want you to have this prosperity and way of thinking that is so unique, that is so integral. There are people that want you to lose because of the entities that are connected to them. They see who you are. And there's a time now for you to recognize this and see people for who they are and give them no reaction. The only way you can fight dark is with light. When light comes around dark, there is no more dark. When dark comes around light, there's no chance. Okay? The only way the dark can win is if it covers the light. If the light is powerful enough, the dark cannot exist. Right? The dark will be next to the light, but it won't cloud the light. It won't cover the light. I'm getting like when you put like a blanket over a lamp. I guess it depends how thick the blanket is, but I'm seeing a blanket like a sheet covering a lamp. You still see the light coming out of it. But eventually you put that sheet on the wrong lamp, that thing start burning, right? What else? Yeah. Take some time. Because if you don't take some time, you will become restless. You will have anxiety. Maybe you were having anxiety. Maybe you were feeling some kind of lack after some kind of betrayal. Maybe things got better for you and you still felt that lack. Maybe you started coming into an area where you felt a little bit better, but you're still feeling restless. Or for the same daily programming of love and drama, conflicts, even though you've been determined, but you will see victory. Please don't doubt that. Please, please, please don't doubt that. You will see victory in finances. You will see victory in love. You're coming into a place in your life where all your hard work will pay off. All you're doing right now is waiting for results. Persevere. Okay? Because after the heartbreak, after the understanding and the determination to be a better person because of that heartbreak, you didn't use that heartbreak or that betrayal either from bosses, friends, family. You didn't let the betrayal, relationships, partnerships, you did not let that betrayal stop you. People wanted downfall for you even after all you did was give your best. You worked hard. And you've been waiting for results that have not came in yet. Or maybe maybe you're just waiting and healing in order to align with the blessings that are coming to you. Maybe there is one person in your life that I'm hearing congregate, that you wanted to congregate with. So maybe somebody that you wanted to work with, that you wanted to build with, that you wanted to, work with, whether, like I said, in work or in relationship. Somebody that you wanted to work with is in cooperation now. Whether they were an enemy before or not. There's some people that are just not healed yet. Even this person. But that doesn't matter right now, because you have the blueprint on how to navigate around that until it is come to fruition. Okay? You are fearless. You have strength in adversity. You're confident in the result. You don't let anything hold you down. I'm getting, you're like a water lily. So resilient. You look so beautiful on top, but nobody realizes how deep your roots go. Yo, that's crazy. People don't realize how deep your roots go. And that's a beautiful example. Thank you, Spirit. You are like a water lily. Bodies of water might be significant to you. Maybe it would be nice to go by the water when you're relaxing. You want to relax by the water. Okay. All right. The collective is grounding themselves, trying to recharge their energy, and I believe that this collective is connected to the water. Ace of Wands. Yeah, trust. Trust that you can trust on nature. You could trust in nature to recharge you. Even if you just go outside and put your feet in the grass and have that intention that it's going to recharge you. I'm getting this like calm, resilient, like you're maturing. You're becoming a better version of yourself. Wow. You're optimistic. You're enlightened. You have clear thinking now. You don't let the things of the mind attach and attack your decision making, your way of thinking. And just in that moment, my mind tried to distract me with negative things that I've conjured up in my mind. So what we're going to do is, from now on, whenever we have these thoughts of negativity in our mind, don't let it cloud your judgment. Ground yourself and tell your mind that is not reality, even if you believe it. And when I say that, I really mean that. Just direct your focus into the now, into the what's going on right now, into this timeline, what's going on right now in front of you, the present. Stop thinking about what happened before and how it's going to affect you in the future. Okay? Focusing on things that happened already won't change those things. But what you can do You know, because I know you want to keep thinking about these things. What you can do is, instead, since it's attacking your thoughts for the future, just focus on the characteristic that you have gained from that situation and build off of that. Like, say I went through something and I became more resilient, or I have more patience for an individual. I have more of like where I might have been codependent one moment, I'm learning to be not codependent. Something like that. Um Another good example, like I I told my counterpart, um I'm gonna try to get better with not wanting you to get off the phone, because when I get on the phone with you, I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to hang up. I don't ever want you to hang up. And with anybody else, that'd be silly. But in my mind, with him, it was just because even if I didn't want to be on the phone no more, I just wanted him there. All right. Um, Focus on the fact that you told yourself that I'm going to change because of this situation, and nurture that. You know, fill yourself with knowledge on how to nurture that. If you trying to deal with certain individuals that are imbalanced mentally, maybe search up, articles and videos about how to deal with those type of people and what do they come with. If you're dealing with somebody that is an avoidant, learn about avoidance, how what their language is really saying, because not everybody is the same. We live in a society that we're told how to act, and if we act that certain way, what it means. But we know our own truth. Everybody has their own truth. Everybody is bred differently, especially if you're dealing with somebody that's not from America, because America has been they monopolize. I don't know where that came from. They monopolize on how they benefit from the intriguing practice of mental alteration. That just came to me. Those aren't my words. The only reason I say that is because if you take that, you rewind this and really listen to what I just said, what I'm getting from that is something that we all already know. We've been tricked in so many different ways. Our minds are being poisoned, our food is being poisoned, everything's being poisoned. Right? Like, let's be real, let's get real, for a moment. If you live in America, you have basically been institutionalized by living a free life. But you're institutionalized. So there's nothing really free. It's just the ploy to gaining control over your mind. So what some people may see as, oh, this is why I marry this person, 9 times out of 10, that was never the case. There are things that we compare what's right and what's wrong from. But then there are mature people that say, what is your right and what is your wrong? Whatever you're convicted of is your truth. Don't let anybody else. And to be honest with you, why do you think there's so many different cultures, so many different ways of life? Because those were a group of people that agreed on a way of thinking, a way of moving, a way of being. Create your own culture. If you are around me, this is the integrity, this is the profound mentality that I have to embrace the world with. As long as you have good intentions, you can never go wrong. God works through great intentions and a kind heart, because that is part of what love is all about. So what I see here is that when you are like that, since a lot of people don't have that characteristic to think outside the box and have integrity on the same end of having love for others, wanting the best for others, even when we may not like a person, we still continue to enlighten others around us, because that brings us satisfaction. As a collective, we are marching with light sticks of fire to gain the sleep. There's people that are asleep. They could only go as high as 3D. Now, I don't really know what 2D or 1D consists of. Maybe 2D and 1D are just as important as 4, 5, and 6. I don't know how many dimensions there are. I think there's 11. If I'm not mistaken, let me know in the comments. But if you're the type of person that watches tarot and all they do is talk about karmics and somebody getting their karma and this, that, and third, somebody's going to be hurting over you and this and that, we need to start to realize that that's none of our business. Because what that does to the human mind, as somebody with high authority, would not want somebody that has high authority in the light would not want somebody to be thinking of someone else's downfall. Okay. What does the Bible say? Revenge is for God. God does not. And there's something else that I was talking about. In a sense, there was a situation. God does not like people pointing fingers. It was this, not Pharaoh, I'm sorry. There was this, wow, I used to be a Bible student too. There was this, one of the high priests, what they used to call Sadducees, sorry. The Pharisee, right? The Pharisee was like, oh, I'm glad I'm not like this person and this and that. And the person that they were basically saying they're not glad like that. They're not glad. They're glad that they're not like that person. It was the person that they said they're glad they're not like that person. That person was coming up and saying like, yo, I know I'm messed up. Please, God, help me type. And God looks at that, the humility. He doesn't look at people that are looking for downfalls in others. He looks at people that are prosperous in change through the fact that they have courage and integrity. That these people want balance in life. They don't want to give downfalls to others, right? That's what I'm seeing very clearly. So what is next for the collective? What do they do in this moment of change in their life, of change of mindset? How do they feel? How do they go about things, Spirit? Wow. The Wheel of Fortune came out. Things are turning definitely in your favor because you are trusted. God trusts you because of the way that you paid off your karmic debts with your beautiful way of mind. Oh. This is now when what the Bible says something like, oh, the first will be last and the last should be first. Those that you thought was getting by, doing whatever they felt like they was doing. Like, oh, wow, I even see, I don't know if this is a cat, but I seen that and I seen the devil, right? The devil thinks that they're getting by underneath, but look, this blue creature. When I see blue, I think of Jesus, because I always think, I always thought like blue is Jesus. Like, so I'm thinking of Christ consciousness was always on top of the wheel. And the demon thought that he could just go below and get by. But it's not about getting around a by to spin the wheel in your own favor. It's about waiting for that wheel humbly to spin in your favor. And you see all those recording angels, they seen everything that you've been doing. They see everything, all the actions that and you move like people are, like you move like God is watching you. That's what makes you powerful. Just like most stores that have security guards in the front, they have less theft. I don't know why that's significant, but for the fact that if you feel like somebody's watching you, you're not going to do the wrong thing. Eventually, doing the right thing just is your nature. Wow. I like this energy. I don't want to leave it. I really like your energy. I don't want to leave it, but I have to. I don't want to leave this. This is nice. I love it. I love this for you. May God bless you. Oh, and you know what? I'm sorry. Like I grew up in a church, and I started learning a lot of, the things that coincide with what the church means or what the Bible means. And, I got to the point where there's a lot of things that are just misconstrued. And so when it comes to like certain phrases from the church culture, if I say it, I mean something, but it reminds me of that religious mindset that I don't want to have no more. Okay. Religion is an institution as well. Although institutions have their place, they are not who we are. And that's what I've seen as, you also are not letting institutionalized beliefs and mentalities and ways of life, of thinking in society, cloud your all-knowingness. You know a lot. You know a lot even when you don't want to know. You get the truth even when you don't want the truth. You see when somebody is doing something wrong to you even when you don't want to see it. God will always tell you what you need to know, and he will leave you in turmoil for a moment so that when you do know the truth, you put a death. You put a death to not knowing. You put a death to not knowing, to not wanting to know. Sorry. You put a death to not wanting to know what to do next. To not, or should I say, to not wanting to be enlightened by things that might hurt your feelings. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You put a death to ignorance. You put a death to spiritual ignorance, social ignorance. Okay? Some of y'all might be wanting to start a business, and you have the ability and the resources to do it. But because of your upbringing, you don't feel like that's what you should do. But I'm seeing here that if you continue and you put the effort in and you make it a daily practice, it will flourish because you have such a backing here. And if it doesn't flourish the way you want it to, just know that there's a characteristic or something else that is waiting to fulfill you. There goes the water lilies. There goes, I never seen that on this card. What? I like that. I love this energy. Can we stay here forever, Spirit? Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's not get addicted to things. I'm about to get addicted to this energy because it's so wonderful and prosperous and I'm getting also that you're afraid of your dark side. Now, this is pretty complicated, but if we look at the yin and yang, that's it's dark and light, but there's light and dark, and there's dark and light. All right. Maybe it will be a great practice to take study on what the yin and yang represents. You should do that. I'm gonna do that too. Okay. I feel like the ending is here. Okay. You're comfortable. You recognize your full potential. You're in harmony with nature. You're fertile and yeah. How many stars is on her head? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know it. You were in completion. You've completed all cycles that need to be completed. Now is the time to create. This is a season where you're creating or building off of the foundation that you have been introduced to. You are abundant, you're generous, you're creative. Okay. All you need to do is continue putting in the effort. And your 10 of Cups is right around the corner. It's beautiful. There's courage all around this spread. There's good luck all around this spread. There's a change of mindset. You're a whole different human being with the same... You've built off of the integrity that you already had. And you became this wonderful individual. Wow. This individual, like, you didn't even think that you could get this much better. Just when you thought that you was a catch, You you thought you was a catch, but you the caught catcher. You the caught catcher. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's bigger than a catch. You're bigger than a catch. I don't know why I'm still shuffling. I need to stop. I'm being called to stop. This was a wonderful energy. Wow. Bless you guys. If you want to know anything about me, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what my ending is really going to be, but I do have a description box now. I do want to know what you guys think. If anything is resonating with you, what do you want? I mean, the energy is in the cards, but just let me know if anything is resonating with you. I want to know who my tribe is. This is a new channel, so those of you that are new, that are watching me, thank you for subscribing. It means a lot to me because it makes me feel like I'm not doing this for no reason, or even so that I'm actually reaching people and I'm actually helping to assisting and bring confirmations to the things that you kind of know, but sometimes we need somebody to say, like we know things, we intuitively know things, but sometimes when you hear somebody say it, it's like, dang, yeah, like like you just get that realization, like, yeah, so love you. Have a great day. Until next time. Mwah. God bless.